Welcome to RAS classes. Today we discuss another pattern type in C. Just see the example. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suppose we want to print this pattern. Then what will be the logic? Because if you know the logic, you can write the whole program. We'll discuss only the logic part here. Just see, to print this pattern, you can see there are number of lines is what? 5. So for number of lines, suppose I am taking one variable n, and here we have to input the value of n. Suppose I am taking n equal to 5 because there are 5 number of lines. Clear? And I am taking one loop for line number, suppose I equal to 1, and this is I what? Less than equal to n, and this is suppose I plus plus. Clear? This is I. Clear? This is line loop. This is line loop. Line loop. You can see I1 means this is first line, this is for I equal to 1, this is I equal to 2, I equal to 3, I equal to 4, and this is I equal to 5. There are number of lines is 5. You can see before printing each numbers there are some what spaces are there. You can see here 1 space, here 2 spaces, here 3 spaces, here 4 spaces. Clear? So we have to take another loop, that is space loop. What will be there? Space. Suppose I am taking S. Clear? S equal to 1 and what? S less than equal to. What will happen? What variable value we should take? Because in each line the spaces, number of spaces is vary. Here the spaces are 4, here 3, here 2, this is 1. So S will end with some variable. What will that? Just see. When I equal to 1, this is I equal to 1. Number of spaces are 4. That means space will continue from 1 and end with 4. Clear? When I equal to 2, space start with 1 and end with what? This is 3. Clear? When I equal to 2, number of spaces will be 3. So it will continue for what? 1, 2, 3. Because if a space loop will what? Start from 1 and ends with 3. This is less than equal to suppose 3. Then what? It will continue for 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So it will give one what? 3 spaces. When I equal to suppose 3, number of spaces is 2. So S will start from 1 and ends with 2. Clear? I equal to 4. When I equal to 4, space starts from 1 and ends with what? 1. Clear? When I equal to 5, space will end with 1, start with 1 and end with 0. So that there will be no spaces because this loop will not continue. Why? Space equal to 1, space less than equal to 0. Condition false, it will not continue. So there will be no space. Now you can see I have taken the number of lines as 5. You can see I have taken what? Space starts from 1. Ends with what value? So that it will continue. Here I can print what? Print a 1 space. How many times the loop will continue? That many times it will give the spaces. Clear? That many spaces will be printed. Now see. When I equal to 1, space starts from 1 ends with 4. I can write it as n minus I. You can see this relation. I equal to 1 starts from 1 ends with n value 5 minus 1. This is n minus, that means 5 minus 1. This is 5 minus 2. This is 5 minus 3. This is 5 minus what? 4. This is 5 minus 5. You can see. N minus I. I can write this s equal to 1, s less than equal to n minus I. Then as less than equal to s plus plus will be there. This is all about the space. Clear? Any doubt? No. So when I value 1, it will continue from 1 to 5 minus 1, that is 4. It will continue for 1, 2, 3, 4. It will give 4 times spaces. 4 spaces are there, you can see. Clear? Like this it will give spaces. Now ends the space work. Then come to the printing the numbers. So for printing numbers, we have to take another loop. Suppose I am taking j loop. J equal to what? Always you can see it starts from 1. So I have to take, this is another variable, suppose 1. Because here we are not only printing the j values, after some time it is decrementing. You can see it is printing some numbers, after that it is decrementing. So for these numbers, to printing these numbers, suppose I am taking what? One k loop, k variable k. I am taking another variable k, and I am initializing this k inside I loop, because always each line starts from 1. When I will be go to the next I, that means it will go to the next line, k will be initialized to 1. I am printing the what? K value. And how many times this k value will be printed? That is our j loop. Clear? You can see. Just see. When I value is 1, you can see when I value is 1. Clear? J should continue. We are printing how many numbers? 1 numbers. So if j starts from 1, ends with 1. When I equal to 2, you can see j continue how many times? 3 times. It will start from 1, it will ends with 3. I equal to, suppose 3. J, how many times j is printing? Here, whatever the value we are printing, that is k. But how many times it is printing the values? That is j loop. Clear? So for I equal to 3, we are printing how many numbers? 5 numbers. So if j starts from 1, it should continue up to 5. Clear? Then I equal to 4. How many numbers we are printing? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clear? So if j starts from 1, j should continue up to 7. Next you can see when I equal to 5, j continue from how many times? This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Clear? If it starts from 1, it should end with 9. You can see this is 5. This is number of lines is 5. When I value is 1, it starts from 1, ends with 1. I value 2, ends with 3. I value 3, ends with 5. I value 4, ends with 7. I value 5, ends with 9. You can imagine, you can construct one mathematical formula that when it is ending, j value ends with I value 1, 1, 2, this is 3. This is I value 2, ends with 3. J value ends with 3. 3 is nothing but I can write 4 minus 1. This is 3. This is 5. I can write 6 minus 1. Clear? Here I can write 2 minus 1. I value 4. I can write 8 minus 1. This is for I value 5. I can write 10 minus 1. Now see. I can write if I generalize this what value, then I can write what? 2y minus 1. Just see. I value 1, 2 into 1 plus, minus 1, this is 1. I value 2, 2 into I, that is 4 minus 1, this is 3. You can derive the values. Clear? So, if I will take z loop, z equal to 1, z what? Less than equal to 2y minus 1. Then z plus plus. This is what? How many times it is printing what? Numbers. How many numbers it is printing? This is z loop. And inside z loop, what? I have to give one condition. Because you can see, z is, suppose this is 3. For I equal to 3 user state, it is printing 5 values. It will continue for what? 1 to 5. Clear? Because I value is 3, 2 into 3. This is 2 into I. 2 star I. You can write this is 2 star I minus 1. Clear? So this is nothing but what? 2 into 3 minus 1. This is 5. When I value is 3. It will continue 5 times. Now you can see for this line, it is printing. So J loop will continue for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For these numbers, J loop will continue. Clear? J value will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what it is printing for I equal to 3? It is printing 1, 2, 3. That means I is a what? Line number. When line number is 3, up to I value, it is printing what? Z value. Or it is printing what? K value in increasing order. What we are printing? K value. We have to print K value. But K value is increasing up to the line numbers. When the line Z value is less than equal to I, you can see when Z value will continue for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For this line, you can particularly for this line, you can see. Just compare. I value will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just see this loop. And it is printing 1, 2, 3, then 2, 1. So up to I equal to 3. So up to Z less than equal to I. Z less than equal to I. This is Z value. Okay? Up to Z less than equal to I, it is printing K in increasing order. After that, it is printing K in decreasing order. Clear? Now you can see, if Z less than equal to I, J less than equal to I, so what it is printing? Printf percentile D, then K. Percentile D, K. Clear? After that, we are increasing K value. K plus plus. Clear? Now see, when Z value will be 4, I value is 3, Z value will be 4. What it will happen? In else part, what it will happen? It will print what? Percentile D, K minus 2. Why K minus 2? You can see. When Z value is 1, you can see. When you can see when Z value is 1, Z value is 1. So suppose I am taking what? I value is 3. Suppose here I am taking I value 3 for this line, and for another line it will work same. But I am taking for any one line, suppose I equal to 3. Now you can see when Z equal to 1, it will continue for Z equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Because I value 3, 3 into 2, there is 6 minus 1, 5. So it will continue for these values. When Z value is 1, 1 less than equal to 3, I value is 3. I am taking for this line number. Then printf K, K value is 1, I have taken. So it will print what? 1. It will print 1. Clear? Next, K plus plus, k value will be 2 now. Before that it was 1. It will print 1. Then when j value will be 2, it will not go to the else part. And here I am writing k minus minus. And this is the end of else part. This is the end of for loop. This is the end of for loop. Clear? When j value will be 2, 2 less than equal to 3. Yes. When j value will be 2, 2 less than equal to 3. Yes. It will print k value. Now k value is 2. So it will print 2. Next, k value will be 3. It will not go to the else part. J value will be what? 3. 3 less than equal to I value 3. So it will print k value. Now k value is 3. After this k value will be 4. Clear? Now see, it will not go to else part. Then j value will be 4. Now j value is 4. 4 less than equal to I. Now see for this. 4 less than equal to I. I is 3. No. It will go to the else part. Now in else part, it should print what? After 3 it should print 2. So now j value is 4. K value is 4. We are printing k values. So it should print k minus 2. So that it will print what? 2. Because we want 2. We are printing the value of k. But k value is, when j value is 4, k value is 4. Clear? So it should print k minus 2. So it will print what? 4 minus 2, that is 2. After this k minus minus, k value will be what? 3. Next, j value will be what? 5. 5 less than equal to 3. Condition false. It will go to the else part. Now see, k minus 2, it will print k minus 2. K value is 3. 3 minus 2, that is 1. Now k value will be minus minus. This will be 2. When j value will be what? 6. 6 less than equal to 2 into 3. 6 minus 1, that is 5. Clear? 6 less than equal to 5. Condition false. It will go out of j loop. Clear? And outside j loop, I am just writing the rest coding part. After this j loop, what? We have to print what? Print f backslash n. When it is going to the next line, next I, it should go to the next line. To print all the numbers or whatever the spaces in next line. So after j loop, inside I loop, we have to write what? Print f backslash n. Clear? Now this is the end of what? This I loop. This I loop. Here this is a space loop. Clear? This is a small code to print this structure. You can dry run this what code. Clear? This is the logic part to print this what structure. Clear? Now see, suppose taking another line, any line we are taking. Suppose we are taking what? This line. Suppose I equal to 4 we are taking. Just see. When I equal to 4, here k will be 1. K will be 1. Clear? Space. How many spaces will be there? I value is what? 4. So n minus 4. 5 minus 4. This will be 1. So space will continue how many times? 1 to 1. One time it will continue. So it will give 1 space. For this line we are taking. So it will give 1 spaces. Clear? After this it will go out of this loop. As condition will be false, this condition. Then come to this loop. Now j loop. J starts from 1, ends with 2i minus 1. I value is 4. 2 into 4, 8 minus 1, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For 7 values it will work. So 7 numbers it will print. 7 times it will continue and the 7 numbers it will print. What the numbers? That is k. Clear? Now k we have initialized. For each line we are initializing k to 1. Clear? Now see, for j equal to 1, when j equal to 1, this condition is true up to 7 times. Yes or no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I value is what? I value is 4. So 1 less than equal to 4. Yes, condition true. So it will print k value, that is after one space it will print 1. Next, k value will be what? 2. It will not go to the else part. J value will be 2. Now j value is 2. So when j value 2, 2 less than equal to 4, yes, condition true. It will print what? K value, that is 2. Then k value will be 3. Then j value will be 3. Clear? 3 less than equal to 4, condition again true. Then it will print what? K value, that is 3. Then now k value will become what? 4. When k value will be 4, it will not go to else part. J value will be what? 4. Then 4 less than equal to I, yes, 4. Then condition true, it will print k value, that is 4. Then k value will be 5. You can see. Then it will not go to else part. J value will be 5. Now 5 less than equal to I, condition false. It will go to the else part because I value is what? Because I value is 4. Clear? Now come to else part. Here it will print a percentage k minus 2. K value is 5. 5 minus 2, that is 3. It will print. Clear? You can understand? See. 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, it will print what? 3. Clear? Now k minus minus, k value will be what? 4. Next, j value will be 6 because j will continue for 7 times. J value will be 6. Condition true. This 6 less than equal to I, condition false. It will go to the else part again. So it will print a percentage k minus 2. K is value 4 minus 2, that is 2. Now k value will be 3. K minus minus. So again j value will be 7. Again for 7 also it is true. Clear? Then this condition is false. It will again go to else part, and in else part it is printing k minus 2. K value is 3 minus 2, that is 1. It will print. Clear? Now k minus minus, k value will be what? 2. Clear? Now we can see j value will be 8. Now condition will become false. So it will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1 for this line because I value is 4. You can see one space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clear? Like this you can check for each line. Then after this condition will be false and it will go out of J loop. After J loop it will go to the next line as printed backslash n is there within the I loop. So for next I it will print whatever it will print in next line it will print. Clear? This is the logic to print this structure. There is another logic to print this structure. Just see. Now you can see the another logic to print this structure. You can see here, this is one part, this is another part. Clear? Here this is space. Space is another part. Number of spaces is another part. So first is space, then numbers, then again numbers. These are within line. This is the logic. You can see this is spaces, then some numbers. We have already printed in previous videos. We have already seen the discussed the what logic part to print this structure. Clear? Then again we have already discussed to print this structure also. Clear? So some numbers we are printing. So you can see, suppose integer n I am taking for line numbers. This is for lines. Clear? Then suppose I am inputting the value of n. Suppose input, this is for input, and I am taking n value is 5, and I am taking one loop for line I equal to 1 and I less than equal to n I plus plus. Clear? This is for line loop. Clear? Now you can see there is one space loop. Same. whatever discussed previously. This is space equal to 1, then space less than equal to n minus I. Clear? Then space plus plus. Printf what? One space. Clear? Because space is same, structure is same. Now come to what we are printing. That we are printing in two structures. We are dividing this, whatever printing part, we are dividing to two structures. This is, you can see 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another structure is 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clear? Now you can see, to print this structure, this is when I value is 1, this is for I value 1, I value 2, this is I value 3, this is I value 4, this is I value 5. When I value is 1, your what? We have to take another loop, that is J loop. Clear? To print this structure, J starts from 1 ends with 1. When I value 2, J starts from 1 ends with 2. When I value 3, J starts from 1 ends with 3. When I value 4, J starts from 1 ends with 4. Clear? So when I equal to 5, J starts from 1 ends with 5. You can see J ends with I. So that it will print this structure. We have already discussed in previous videos. J equal to 1, always starts from 1, ends with I. So J less than equal to I. Then J plus plus, because there is less than equal to. Less than equal to I. Clear? Then what it is printing? Printf which value? Percentile D J value. Clear? This will print what? This loop will print this structure. After this we have to print what? It is printing nothing. For first I equal to 1, it is printing nothing. So loop will not continue for this line. Now suppose we are taking another loop to print this structure so that it will complete. Now see, to print this structure, you can see when I value is 1, J, this K value will not work. When I value 2, K will print what? This is starts from 1, ends with what? 1. When I value 3, K starts from 1. When I value 3, K starts from 2, ends with what? 1. Clear? When I value 4, K starts from what? 3, ends with 1. When I value 5, K starts from 4, ends with what? 1. You can see K starts from a variable, ends with a constant. So I can write, as it starts from a larger value, ends with a smaller value, K will be what? Greater than equal to 1. As greater than equal to, K minus minus will be there. Understood or not? Now come to what it, for which value K will start. From which value K will start. You can see K starts from a variable. Here you can see K starts from I what? Minus 1 value and ends with 1. Because I value is 2, K starts from 2 minus 1. This is 1. I value is 3, K starts from 3 minus 1. That is 2. I equal to 5. This is 5 minus 1. So K starts from 5 minus 1. Very simple. So K starts from I minus 1. Clear? Then what it is printing K value? Printf percentile D, then it is printing K value. Very simple. Clear? Then what is that? When it is going for next I, it should go to the next line. Printf backslash n to to go to the next line. And this is the end of for loop. As there is one line inside J loop, there is no need of curly braces. Otherwise, you may give curly braces here. Clear? You may use, may not use, because there is only one line inside each loop. Clear? This is the logic part to print this structure. Another part, logic part. Clear? Now see. Any one line we are just considering and discussing about other lines, you will write on it by yourself. Just see. Suppose I am taking I value is 3. Clear? Now see. I value 3, s equal to 1, is less than equal to n is value is 5. 5 minus 3, that is 2. So it will continue for 1 and 2. It will give 2 spaces. You can see there are 2 spaces. So 2 spaces will be there. Now come to this J loop. J equal to 1, J less than equal to I value is 3. So J will work for 1, 2, 3. That is 1, 2, 3. For 3 values it will work, and it will print the J value. That means it will print 1, 2, 3. Clear? When J value will be 4, it will go out of this loop. Then come to here. K equal to I minus 1. I value is 3. 3 minus 1. So K will start from 2 and ends with 1. So it will work for 2 and 1. 2 values it will work. And it is printing K value. So it will print 2. Then K minus minus will be there. It will print 1. Clear? Then when K value will be 0, it will go out of this loop. Then printed backslash and it will go to the next line. Whatever it will print in the next line. Now we can see for I equal to 3, what it is printing. This is, we have considered this line. You can see it is printing 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 and 2 spaces. Clear? This is the logic part. Second logic part to print this structure we are dividing. Clear? Today we will stop here, and next video we will discuss some more about the pyramid structure. Some more patterns we will see in next videos. Thank you.